To clean my machine parts, I use this Gunk Natural Green. Do you know, let me see, I'm really struggling to get focus on this machine today. Anyway, that's the gunk remover. I've put it into another bottle. I have these little push bottles that I fill with alcohol and with the gunk cleaner. My brush into the green gunk cleaner, and I'm cleaning out every single part as it comes out of the machine. So I'll come back to you when I've actually done that. So there you go. That's what I've been using, and I've used this for many years on my machines, and it seems to be very, very efficient. I also use it on my wheelchair scooter and clean all of the parts with that as well. Great product. I realized when I cleaned this just a little how bad it was, and so I've made the decision to remove the flywheel, the hand wheel, the side, and just basically take this whole machine apart and give it a thorough clean, because I literally cannot believe the dirt that has come off here. Where's my brush? I'll just give you a quick demonstration of the color of what was coming off this hand wheel. So I use this little pot to push down. I think they use them in nail bars and all sorts of places. Honestly, I've already cleaned this once, and it came out rust brown. The color was just disgusting. Almost looked like varnish, to be fair. There you go, look at that color. I'm cleaning the screw heads while I'm here, because I'm going to take the screws off and give this all a really good clean while I'm at it. So I'm going to show you that now. Just let me get rid of some of this foaminess. And you can see I've already taken one of the screws out. Let me just pop that in there. So to take the side off, we're just going to unscrew the two screws here in the hand wheel. I've already loosened them, so these two will come out. That should come out now. Now, if you're not sure where they go back, take photographs beforehand. And the other thing I do is I take a piece of cardboard and I write on it, you know, like packaging cardboard. I write on each item where it's from, and I push the screw or the bolt or the nut or whatever it is into the cardboard. And if you need to be sure it's not going to move, you can tape over the top of them. That way you know that this two screws are for the hand wheel, and these two bigger ones here are for the side panel. So I've loosened them because they were obviously completely gunked over from years of dirt and oil and who knows what, causing it to sort of varnish. Now, really important when you're using a screwdriver on these type of machines, try and get a screwdriver as close to the size of the screw head as you can, because that way you won't damage it. So for example, for this large screw, I'm using a larger flathead screwdriver. When it came to taking out these ones, which are much smaller, I replaced the head with a different head for my screwdriver. I've got this little kit, which I absolutely love now that I've eventually bought it. And I just interchange between whichever heads I need. So now you pull the flywheel, it's the hand wheel off. And that's got no other parts to it, but it is Bakelite, which is very fragile, so please be careful with those. That'll go to the washing and get washed thoroughly, dried, air dried, and if necessary, you know, I can blow dry it as well if I'm in a hurry. So to get this mechanism off, you're going to have to take the screw here undone. Now that's a nice big screw head, so I can use this one here as well. That's going to be fairly tight because it bolts it to the spindle or this post that goes all the way through the machine. So you don't have to take that one off. I'm not going to remove that yet because it's still attached here. The belt is still on. But you should now be able to take this side plate off. If I can do this single-handed, I will. Otherwise, this has got to come off, clearly. This has got to come off as well. That screws into the body of the machine. I'm going to undo that. Oh, my word, it's filthy. It's a really long screw. There you go. So that is absolutely filthy, and we'll have to go for a deep clean as well, as everything else did. And now this should be able to come off. It'll be easier once this is off, but I don't want to have to remove that yet. And of course it would be easier if this wasn't in the way here. But you know what? Working single-handedly, these things are a trial, and we just have to try and see. But we don't want to bend this. It's important that you don't bend this while you're taking it off. So I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to quickly remove this, and then I'll be able to take that off.